We begin our journey in the late 1960s with the infamous kitchen debate between then U.S. Vice President Richard Nixon and Soviet Premier Nikita Khrushchev. During an exhibition of American home appliances in Moscow, the two leaders engaged in an impromptu debate, each defending their respective country's system of governance. The highlight? The debate culminated in Nixon pointing at a dishwasher and saying, "Would it not be better to compete in the relative merits of washing machines than in the strength of rockets?" Fast forward to the 1980s and we find ourselves in the midst of the Cold War. Yet, amidst the tension, US President Ronald Reagan and Soviet General Secretary Mikhail Gorbachev managed to share a laugh. During their first meeting, Reagan, known for his sense of humor, broke the ice by telling Gorbachev a joke about the Soviet economy. It's said that Gorbachev, despite the joke being at his country's expense, couldn't help but laugh. The 90s bring us a light-hearted moment between US President Bill Clinton and British Prime Minister Tony Blair. In a leaked phone call, the two leaders were heard joking about their lack of technological prowess, with Clinton admitting he didn't know how to use a computer and Blair confessing he struggled with text messages. In the early 21st century, we witnessed a funny incident between former US President George W. Bush and then Prime Minister of Australia, John Howard. During a press conference, Bush thanked Howard for visiting Austrian troops instead of Australian troops. The room erupted in laughter, and Bush, realizing his gaffe, laughed along and corrected himself. And who could forget the time in 2013 when Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau challenged former US President Barack Obama to a bet over hockey. When Canada won the game, Obama had to ship a case of beer to Trudeau, which he did with a note saying, "It's been a pleasure losing to you." From Nixon's kitchen debate to Obama's friendly bet, these incidents serve as reminders that world leaders, despite their positions, are human too. They make mistakes, they laugh, and they engage in friendly banter just like the rest of us. These humorous moments, though small in the grand scheme of global politics, provide a unique perspective on the personalities that shape our world.